The summer heat in Willow Creek, Oregon, was relentless on August 12, 2024, as I flipped burgers on my apartment patio, the sizzle drowned out by my neighbor Cassandra's shrill voice. "You're breaking fire safety laws, and I'm calling the cops," she bellowed, clutching her phone like a weapon. Cassandra had stormed into our quiet 8-unit complex like she owned it, barking orders, slapping up fake rules, and acting like we were her personal minions. But here's the delicious twist she didn't see coming. Every month, she sent a rent check straight to my bank account. Oh, the irony. I'm Ethan, 34, a remote IT guy who'd rather debug code in sweatpants than deal with drama. That changed when my Aunt Clara left me her apartment building last year. She always said, "Good landlords live where they rent," so I moved into Unit 1, set up Blue Haven Properties, a fancy name for me, a laptop, and a business license, and played the anonymous tenant. Nobody knew I owned the place, and I liked it that way. The building was chill. No HOA, just basic rules: pay rent, don't wreck stuff, keep the noise down. My tenants were solid. There was Henry, the retired mechanic in Unit 8, who knew everyone's secrets. Mia, the influencer in Unit 5, always spilling tea, and the quiet folks in Units 3 and 7 who kept to themselves. Then Cassandra waltzed into Unit 4 in June, and peace went out the window. The day after signing her lease, dressed like she was closing a $1 million deal, Cassandra plastered the lobby with laminated HOA regulations. Monthly $75 fees, no patio grilling, quiet hours from 7 p.m. to 9 a.m., and all changes needing board approval. Signed, Cassandra Reed, interim HOA president. I nearly choked. President of what? We had no HOA, but she sold it so well, knocking on doors, claiming Blue Haven Properties backed her that Units 3 and 7 paid up. Even Mia bought it. Henry raised an eyebrow, but stayed quiet. I could have shut it down, but part of me wanted to see how far this scam would go. That weekend, I fired up my grill to test her. Sure enough, Cassandra charged over, waving a clipboard, accusing me of violating Section 4.2 of fire codes. I laughed. It's a burger, not a forest fire. Her face turned purple. "That's a $250 fine," she snapped, then dialed 911, ranting about dangerous violations. Officer Daniels arrived, looking like he'd rather be fishing, and sighed, "Grilling's not illegal, ma'am. Sort it out with the landlord." I smirked. "Yeah, send the bill to him." Cassandra's eyes burned, but I just flipped my patty. Things escalated fast. By Monday, 4 violation notices slid under my door: $250 for grilling, $175 for loud music, my TV at 8 p.m., $125 for my car misparked by inches, and $350 for unpaid HOA fees. Total, $900. The nerve. Then she called 911 again, claiming I'd threatened HOA officials by carrying groceries past her door. Officer Daniels, now visibly annoyed, glanced at her stack of fake documents and my grocery bags. "Walking isn't a crime," he muttered. I snapped. "There's no HOA. She's a tenant making this up. Big mistake." My outburst made me look unhinged, while Cassandra's calm demeanor and forged papers seemed legit. Daniels lectured me to follow HOA channels, and I sulked, outplayed by a con artist. Mia, sensing a story, dug into Cassandra's past and hit gold. 8 months earlier, Cassandra got evicted from a complex in nearby Pineville for the same scam, pocketing $3,000 in fake fees. Online reviews screamed, "Beware the HOA fraudster." She targeted buildings without HOAs, declared herself queen, and bullied tenants into paying. I added security cameras, catching her rifling mailboxes and photographing cars. Henry, armed with old leases from Aunt Clara, confirmed no HOA ever existed. Units 3 and 7 demanded refunds. Cassandra dodged with escrow excuses. Her third 911 call accused me of illegal surveillance. Daniels, fed up, said, "Cameras are fine if the owner approves." I bit my tongue, tempted to reveal I was the owner but held back, plotting a bigger takedown. Cassandra's next move was wild. 2 lawyers in cheap suits showed up, claiming to represent the HOA. One fidgeted like a nervous actor, The other clutched a thrift store briefcase. They stammered about residential codes and handed me a voluntary departure agreement to leave in 7 days or face legal action. I invited them in, grilling them on their authority. They floundered. Cassandra swooped in with fake laws about state housing codes. I documented everything, while Mia traced the lawyers. One was an out-of-work actor, the other Cassandra's cousin, posing for Instagram clout. The tenants rebelled. Henry shared his leases. Mia debunked Cassandra's lies, and Units 3 and 7 demanded proof of the HOA. Cassandra called 911 a fourth time, claiming I was inciting rebellion. Daniels, practically begging for retirement, said, "Tenants can talk, ma'am." I proposed a building meeting for Cassandra to prove her case, knowing it'd be her downfall. She jumped at it, turning the community room into a courtroom with charts, a gavel, and a PowerPoint of my crimes, blurry photos of my car, fake noise logs, even graphs blaming me for declining property values. Then she dropped a bomb. She'd been digging into everyone's credit reports and social media for community compatibility. The room froze. Mia whispered, "She's been stalking us?" Cassandra demanded $4,000 in overdue fees or face eviction. I stood, heart pounding, and laid out my deed, tax records, and Blue Haven contract. "Cassandra, meet your landlord. You've been scamming me while paying me rent." Her face collapsed, shock, fury, panic. Henry cackled. Clara would have loved this. Mia's phone captured all. Cassandra screamed about forged documents and tenant rights, but crumbled when Mia cited real laws. She stormed out, vowing lawsuits, her fake chart scattering. The next morning, police sirens woke me. Officer Daniels, grim, said Cassandra reported me for impersonating the owner. Her lie was genius. I was a tenant faking ownership to dodge fees. But my documents, deeds, wills, leases checked out. My camera showed Cassandra's mail theft and fake lawyer meetings. Mia's research exposed her multi-building scam. A search of her apartment uncovered a fraud factory, fake IDs, forged notices, and a notebook detailing her $20,000 hustle across 9 complexes. She was arrested, still yelling about HOA rights as tenants cheered. At trial, Cassandra's theatrics flopped. Her scam manual, victim testimonies, and bank records sealed her fate. 20 months in prison, full restitution. She'd planned to force a building sale through fake violations. I used her fines for real upgrades, cameras, a new lobby, a grill area. Henry planned potlucks. Mia's viral videos launched her anti-scam business, and Willow Creek tightened HOA laws. A year later, our building's a true home, not a battleground. Cassandra's prison letter claimed she meant well. I laughed, but her victims' thank yous hit harder. Was Cassandra a mastermind or just delusional? Could I have stopped her sooner? What's the wildest scam you've seen, and how would you take down a fake HOA tyrant? Drop your thoughts below. Let's spark some debate. Like, subscribe, and share your craziest neighbor stories.